Hello there, guys and girls, and welcome back to episode 2 of this Football Manager 2022 Rags to Riches playthrough. Obviously, in the first episode, we started off unemployed, but now we have our team and we are starting to get settled in. We are the manager of Llangefni, and we was going to play all of the friendlies through, of course, like I said in the last episode. However, we have actually had the first round of the cup snuck in between them, so I thought, what perfect opportunity. I will show you the first round of the cup, and then we'll skip to maybe the last friendly, play the friendly, and maybe one of the league games, depending on how long we have got. There's been a couple of changes over the last two friendlies. I'll show you the results. We lost 2-1 in our first friendly. Lewis Owen again got on the score sheet, so potentially the prediction from the first episode that he may be one of our top goal scorers could come true. And then we actually won 4-0 in our last friendly. Again, Lewis Owen getting 2. No goals, unfortunately, from the Bulgarian Brute in either of those. Not a great rating in that one, but in the most recent friendly, an 8.1. So he was still one of the star players of the game. So we've got this first cup game. I'm literally on the day ready, so we're good to go. We've had one or two additions to the squad. Now, obviously, we spoke in the first episode how some of them were on rolling contracts, so we have had a few people leave the club, but we have had a few people come into the club. So we've bought a new goalkeeper. We managed to get him for £5 a week until 2022. He's a 4-star goalkeeper with the potential of a 5-star and only 18 years old. So he is looking very good indeed, and he's been brought in. We've also brought in a loanee, Finley Goodridge, also another solid centre midfielder, just because we lost one or two other centre mids with the contracts being rolling. Obviously, they got bought by other clubs. So that is the changes. In terms of staff, we've brought in one staff member. We have brought in a head of youth development. So as we can see, he has got a working with youngsters of 19, judging player ability of 7, judging player potential of 3. So in terms of the actual working with youngsters, should do very well within the club. 19, I was surprised that he was even interested in coming to us, to be honest with you. I think it looks like it's his first job. He hasn't got any other history within the actual game itself. So hopefully that's going to push our development youngsters on well. Also, one thing that I noticed as well in the development centre, we have got some tasty under 18 players in our squads, in our under 19 squad. We've got Josh Stanley. He's a 16-year-old midfielder. Lovely physical stats for a 16-year-old anyway. So mental stats, very good. And his physical stats and technical stats aren't that bad, really. For a centre mid, he's got ball-winning midfielder as well. 8 passing, 5 tackling, 7 marking, 7 concentration, 15 aggressions. Also got another one, Jack Smith. Again, good physical, mental and technical stats, to be honest. We've got some good youth coming up through the team, so to be fair, even if we can't sign anyone with our wage budget, we may not need to, because we have got some good youth players coming in. Let's get the first game of the episode underway. We've got our cup game here, so first game for us, competitive game of the save of our series for Llangefni. We're going to keep the team as we have. They think we should put James Saxton in. Well, my assistant manager thinks I should put James Saxton in instead of having the Bulgarian Brute in. I don't think so. Not at all, my friend. I'm going to get all this set up and we will then get the game underway. We have got the usual starting 11, obviously apart from a couple of little changes of the new players that we bought. So Jack Davis and Finley Goodridge make their debut. In theory, a few of the players probably make their debut. The starting lineup for the first cup game of the season. Jack Davies in goal, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts and Gawi Owen in defence, Finley Goodridge and of course the man-mounting Bulgarian Brute Heijman in midfield alongside him, Stefan Jones and Owen Jones on the wings, Lewis Barlow centre attacking midfield with Lewis Owen up front. So let's get in there and give the guys a team talk. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's let everyone see how capable we are. Let's point the finger assertively. They all seem composed after that initial team talk. Let's get the game underway and see what we can do in the first game of the series. So straight away from the kickoff, we've had some good possession for the first 30 seconds. It's been all us, all in one replay. Ball over the top into Owens. takes it a little bit wider, brings it back, cuts it back for Barlow, straight into the defender. Good start to the match. 4 minutes in, they've got their first yellow card of the game, their centre midfielder. Hopefully our players can be tactical around that and try and get him sent off. Give us the man advantage. Little bbit of possession here now from the opposition. Passing it around nicely. We need to start closing this down more. That's that over the top ball. We've worked on that in training. Defender dropping back, clearing that up. Jones out on the wing again. Brings it back into Goldridge. Plays a beautiful ball to Barlow and he absolutely skies it. Absolutely rockets it over. Free kick. Dangerous. Hits the crossbar. What we're going to do here on the counter attack. Owens with the absolute pace to Jones into Goldridge, Edmonds, Barlow, Owens. The Bulgarian brute tries to play it through into Jones, but unfortunately the ball just can't get there. 19 minutes played. Another phase in play here. Heisman plays it in. Ball over the top into Owens. The pace is there, and he just can't finish it. Almost a carbon copy of that goal he scored in the inter-squad friendly. Owens to Roberts to Goldridge. Heisman plays it through. Lovely ball. Just no composure game at the moment. I don't think we've had a shot on target as things stand. Deep free kick for the opposition. Well dealt with by the centre-backs. Well in Heisman. Roberts into Goldridge. Owens to Jones. Jones taking that speed down the wing. Goldridge plays a lovely ball over the top into Jones. Into Heisman. Heisman, the ball into Barlow, straight at the goalkeeper's hand. Opposition with a little bit of pressure in our box now. Great tackle there to stop the ball going through. Sustained pressure here from the opposition. Thomas over to their winger. Callaway to Thomas. Long distance shot, but the keeper just done well. Williams with the slide tackle there. Lucky to not give away a penalty. Heisman plays it into Owens. Lays it off to Jones. Into Barlow. Barlow with the long range effort. Unfortunately, straight into Jenkins' hands. It's the half-time whistle. 45 minutes played. We're getting our shots away. We can't just keep giving that as a positive, though. So we're just going to say nobody's expecting us to get anything from this match. So we've got nothing to lose. We're going to start the second half and see what happens in the next 45 minutes of this cup game. The opposition have got a corner. Well dealt with by the centre-backs. Owens, this is where he does best with his pace. Oh, leaves it underneath his feet. Curse of the commentator there. Williams, long ball over the top. No one there, no target. Yeah, we need to keep that more on the ground, keep possession. We've been done by an absolute ball over the top there, but luckily the goalkeeper has come out on top and made an absolute crucial save in this cup tie. I'm going to encourage the lads again, see what they can do here. Quite a few extended highlights. Owens is through, lovely ball there, and he slots it in the bottom left-hand corner. Heisman with the assist. The Bulgarian brute lays off a perfect ball. Perfectly positioned ball there. Look at this, picks it up, turns the man through the middle, cuts through, and a great finish into the bottom left-hand corner. It was like a hot knife through butter, that pass. Goldridge with the ball in, gets cleared away by the defenders. Roberts plays it into Heisman, to Goldridge, to Heisman, into Owens. Owens to Jones. Oh, and Jones has smashed it into the bottom corner. We're 2-0 up in the first cup game of the season. We couldn't be asking for more. The players are miserable from the feedback of encouragement as we just go 2-0 up, and I've encouraged them. It's only just gone through. But still, what a bullet of a finish there by Jones. We're seeing the highlight just one more time. Oh, they're checking for offside. He was definitely on, and he smashes it into the bottom left-hand corner. "61 minutes played. We've got some controlled position. We're just passing it around. A little bit of ticky-tack of football between our guys. Heisman with the long-range effort. Oh, he was just offside. Just offside. We're going to make some changes. We don't want to get any injuries early on. We've got a few that are starting to get a little bit tired. So we're going to bring on Cameron Jones instead of Goldridge. And we are going to bring on William Hughes instead of Stefan Jones. Then we're going to tell the guys to focus on the job at hand. Owens plays it into Heisman, plays it into Jones, Heisman. Oh, Hughes. Absolutely atrocious finish. First touch of the game, though. Since he's coming as a sub, so you can let him off for that. Oh, Heisman with an absolute bit of cheeky skill there. Edmonds into Hughes. Oh, defender just blocked it off. 75 minutes played. 2-0. Williams into Edmonds to Hughes. Plays a cheeky little boy over the top. Owens picks it up. Oh, he just can't get his shot away. Let's make a time-wasting substitution in the 89th minute. We are going to bring off Mike Williams as he is absolutely exhausted. Confirm the substitution. We're going to let the game play on. 89th minute, 3 minutes of additional time. Heisman with the ball into Barlow. Barlow lays it off to Jones. Jones goes round the outside, can't get his cross away, but wins us the corner. We're going to change it. We're going to go very defensive now. We are going to tell the guys to just completely waste time. We're going to kill the tempo of the game down, and we're going to go for much shorter passing. Just to see it out, last 3 minutes of the game. This will be the last highlight, and there we go. The first victory of the save. The first victory in our career, of my young managerial career. So, well done to the players. Great performance. The media was writing us off. Owen scores on his debut. So that was fantastic. It was his debut. Obviously, like I said, there would have been others that came in. So we've actually drawn Swansea University in the next round of the Cup. We was due to play them in a friendly. But obviously, however, the gods have seen it that we are going to play them in the Cup. So the friendly's been cancelled, as you could imagine, and the Cup game has been scheduled in. It is our next game, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward the save over to that date. We'll play that Cup game. We can get into the third round of the Cup. So it's game day. We are here. Llangefni at home to Swansea University. The Swansea University are dibbed as hot favourites for this game. As you can see, we haven't got anyone top odds for player of the season. So again, all goes into the press's absolute negative look upon our team, which I currently find amusing at best. So, it just highlights obviously our absolute superstar for no reason. Of course it does. So we're going to get this game underway. We are going to have Tom Hughes play on the wing again. He was very good in the last game. No, we're not. We're going to keep Stephen Jones, actually. We're going to go for the exact same starting 11 that we went with last time. So we are going to keep that. Just in case you want to know, the squad view that we're using is Luojo's. So feel free to check that out on Steam. Make sure, obviously, you go and subscribe to his channel as well. He does put out regular Football Manager content. So I am using his squad view just because I find it very handy to have the age, the ability, the potential, the morale, positions, etc. on the screen in front of me. Let's get this underway, and I'll be back with you for kickoff in a second. We've got the second round of the Cup now. Llangefni versus Swansea University. Let's go in there, have a chat with the boys. Basically, again, we are the outsiders in this, same as in that first game. So we know we're the underdogs. Let's go give our fans something to cheer about. Let's see what we can do. We are at home, so we've got the home advantage, playing in our typical blue kit, and we are starting from left to right in this game. Williams with the ball out to Edmonds. Edmonds, one of his inside runs, plays it off to Jones. Jones taking up all the space on the wing, cuts in, goes back out left on the left. Edmonds crosses the ball in. Oh my God, and Barlow has scored an absolute peach of a header, hitting the underside of the crossbar and just sneaking past the goalkeeper's hand by the looks of it. We'll have to look at this replay. The goalkeeper just doesn't react. Yeah, and it hits the crossbar and comes straight down into the middle of the goal. Almost rolls back out. It was such a powerful header. So 6 minutes play, 1-0. Barlow with the goal. Edmonds, here's the Bulgarian brute, whips in the ball. No one there to get onto the end of it. Beats everyone, goes all the way through. This is where they've got the dangerous counter. We're not set up in position. Get rid. Well done, Williams at the back there with a lovely defensive header. Playing it around us. They're taking the absolute mickey out of us at the moment, boys. Close them down. Oh, he's offside. Luckily, the ball went in the back of the net. Goalkeeper knew it was offside. He didn't even bother going for it. Barlow with the delivery. Oh, and Roberts was there, and it's just... Oh, he was offside. He was offside. He wasn't off. Didn't shoot it wide. He knew he was offside. That's what I'm going to go with. Long ball into Gallagher. Goes completely wide of the target. Nice to see there's a lot of fans here at home. Whole stand behind the goal is absolutely empty. Oh, we've got a few fans here on the side. That's perfect. At least we've got a couple of fans cheering us on in their blue and red strips. Ball over the top, completely dumbfounded the defence there, but luckily just wide of the target. Goalkeeper did enough just to put him off there. Barlow of the ball in. That was an absolutely shocking ball, Barlow. Owen into Jones. Jones trying to take on his man, can't get past him. Back to Goldridge. Goldridge tries the ball over the top. Unfortunately, no one's there. The Bulgarian brute could not get onto the end of it. Heijman. Some sustained pressure here from Swansea University. Headies it into Bellamy. Oh, and Danny Bellamy has done an absolute treat on our defence and our goalkeeper there. Absolutely annihilated it. Look at this. Digs that ball up. Bang. Straight past number 2. Explosive pace. Nestles it into the bottom right-hand corner. 1-1. 35 minutes played. Williams into Goldridge. Goldridge lays it off to the wing. Jones going round, brings the ball into the box. Oh, Barlow almost there again with another header. Oh my God, we've just passed it back to Gallagher. Luckily, he's hit the crossbar and somehow that's not gone in. Free kick outside the box. Tries to play in. Heijman picks up the loose ball. Plays it inside into Barlow, off to Jones. Jones on the wing, back to Owen. Plays it over the top into Heijman. Lays it back to Goldring, into Jones. Roberts, Heijman, Goldridge. Williams over the top. Barlow. Oh, great bit of build-up play. Owen looks like he's picked up a bit of an injury, so we're going to have to think about that, as he's one of our only recognised strikers. Well, the striker that we want to play. Let's pump our fists. If we can get a goal, it makes us favourites to win. We will probably take Owen off. We just can't risk him. We're going to put Jones up front, just because he's got 10 pace, 10 acceleration, and he's got good jumping reach. And then we're going to bring Thomas Hughes on. We're going to swap their wings over, just because he's a little bit more effective on the right, and Stephen Jones is capable of playing on the left. So let's get the second half underway and see what we can do. I'm going to praise the team. No one expects us to be anywhere near this tie. We're holding our own at the moment. Goldridge into Hughes, back to Goldridge, off to Barlow, into Jones, into Hughes. Oh, that's the one thing about Hughes, he has not had his shooting boots on the last few games. Gallagher's run at the defence. Williams just enough to get him to turn. Ball over the top. Williams is there again with his foot in. Just over the crossbar there. Williams is having an absolute blinder of a game. 7.1 rating at the moment with our centre-back. Barlow easily goes past number 3 there of their team. These balls around the back are absolutely destroying us. Every time that Gallagher's getting in behind. They have no options. They've got to play it straight back to their goalkeeper. Oh, they've rattled the crossbar again, or the post. One or the other. Do we need to make any substitutes? I think we will need to make a substitute shortly. Or B with an almost absolute horrendous mistake there. Gallagher again, ball over the top, no one's there. Crossbar again. How many times are we going to let them get away with this, boys? We will get punished by these mistakes soon. We're going to take Alan Roberts off. We're going to bring on Andy Sinclair. I think we're probably going to need to take Barlow off. He is absolutely knackered, but we haven't got anyone who can replace Barlow. We could put Heijman in there, see what he can do, and bring on Saxton instead. Again, another sort of holding midfielder there. Let's see what Heijman can do as the attacking midfielder. Edmonds into Hughes, into Heijman, back to Hughes. Hughes gets tackled but keeps possession. Heijman in his more advanced role now, plays it forward to Jones, cuts inside. Oh, he was offside though. Jones connecting well with Jones. Saxton free kick. Oh, what an absolute peach! 25 yards out. And he's absolutely curled it in over the wall, just enough bend on it. Keeper is nowhere. Keeper really should be getting across better than that. The wall maybe obstructed his vision, but you cannot deny the technique of Saxton right there. 30 seconds remaining of the 3 minutes of added time. Let's just keep concentration here, boys. Do not let them back in it. Get rid. We'll take that. An absolute woeful cross. Go straight out for the goal kick. And that should be game. 2-1. The cup run continues. Dare we dream. Dare we dream that we can go even further in this competition. Lewis Owen has been injured, unfortunately, though, but it is only going to be 2 to 3 days, so that's absolutely fine. So here we go. I thought I'd just bring it forward a little bit further just so we can see the draw for the third round of the cup. Not a lot of teams left in it already. So let's see. We are the last draw. We are away from home to Ruffin. 2,000 capacity, so they don't look like they're any better necessarily than us. Could be a good draw for us. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I'm at the next friendly. I'll get these friendly played off camera, so we haven't got to worry about seeing those, and we will crack on in the next episode with the league games. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below, how far do you think we're going to get in the cup? Do you think that we can lead Llangefni to cup glory in our first season, or do you think it's all going to come crashing down in the next round? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed watching today. Please like, subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure you turn that notification bell on just so you can keep up to date with how this story and how this journey plans out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will speak to you all soon. Peace.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah.